So today I'm going to be reviewing 3 different travel mugs, and I'm going to be involving a couple of my really awesome friends to be a part of this.
The review on these 3 travel mugs was a little bit spontaneous today. I wasn't expecting it to involve my friends, but when I was heading out to meet them for coffee, I received a package in the mail, which was the David's Tea Curve travel mug from my brother, and I decided what a great opportunity to involve my friends in this review. Today we'll be testing 3 different travel mugs. I have the Starbucks stainless steel tumbler, the Contigo Auto Seal, and the David's Tea Curve. To maintain some sort of control, I've preheated each of the mugs with hot water for 10 minutes. And now I'll be adding boiling water, 355 milliliters, into each of these mugs. Now these mugs are going to be closed, and they will not be opened until each of us take our very first sip.
So I'm here with my friends Rosina and Diana today, and they're going to be helping me review these travel mugs.
Yeah, so I like that it's closed, so you have to press the button to open it, and I find it gives the right amount of drink, right? Like, so it's a good sip. It's not tiny, but it's not too much, so it's nice and hot still, so it keeps you from burning your face. And it's very ergonomic. It makes total sense how I hold it, right here, and then it's easy to press the buttons. So far, I like it a lot.
All right, Rosina, your first impressions of the Starbucks mug?
Starbucks mug. I just put my gloves on, and I noticed it's a little slick, a little slippery with this. And I do have small hands, so I have to hold it a little bit lower where it's more narrow. Typically I hold my cups kind of more in the middle, but it's a little too big up here for my hand. The little clippy thing is nice, so when you open it, you can clip it down so it doesn't hit you back in the face. The hole and the place where you put your lips around, it's nice. It's not rough, so you're not like cutting your lips and tongue and stuff. And first sip so far of the tea, it's pretty good. Tastes like green tea.
Yay, you win! Diana, what kind of tea do you have?
I have Earl Grey.
Yeah. As the girls are holding their mugs, I'm holding mine, and I'm holding the camera as well, trying to film and thinking, how am I supposed to drink this? So it is kind of more like a thermos, I guess, where you can't just open it with one hand and drink if you're doing something else. So I'll have to put down the camera and open it to take a drink. But my first sip was really great because it was nice and hot, just the way I like it. But it doesn't have like a closed off mouth area, so controlling the flow of fluid is a little bit difficult, and I think there's a little bit of spillage. But I personally prefer a really hot drink over having funky valves for my mouth.
We continued our walk, and after about 15 minutes, I asked the girls to give us an update.
Okay, so now I'm wearing mitts and holding my thermos, and it's actually still quite solid. I don't feel like it's going to slip out of my hand or anything, and I can still press the button very easily, which is excellent.
I'm still finding it a little bit frustrating that I have to undo the lid every time I need to take a sip. But on the plus side, every time I do take a sip, it's really, really hot.
My update is intermittently I'm closing the lid to keep in the heat because I like my tea hot as well. But it's really hard to open it. It's like, oh. So I think I might actually just leave it open for the remainder of the walk.
And about 5 minutes later, Rosie started noticing something that was bothering her.
I just noticed that there's this little knobby thing that is supposed to seal the little hole.
The spike.
And yeah, and it's spiking my nose. So hopefully I don't get any markings on my nose. But I think it also, because we're in the cold, it's even a little bit harder. So it's poking me. I'm noticing it more now.
So now that it's been almost an hour since I filled the 3 mugs, Diana's finished hers, and Rosina is still working on hers. But she had a sip of mine earlier, halfway through, and near the end. What did you think?
In terms of heat retention, hers definitely is the winner. Like, still super hot. This one, probably because also I've been leaving the lid open, I can probably chug it like right now.
I can't chug this right now. I'd burn myself.
All right, so we're at the end of our trip here. She's chugging the rest of her tea. So what are your final thoughts from start to finish of your Contigo
My
Costco?
Contigo mug. I like pretty much everything about it. Easy to hold, easy to use, kept the heat. I don't know. It was a solid mug. Really, I would recommend it for sure.
The start I thought was like really promising. It did already kind of was a little bit cooler than say what you had there, Melba. I wouldn't buy this mug. And I think because like looking at that mug and that one, there's just way more benefits in the other mugs than this one. This one, it definitely lost heat. I mean, like you saw there, I was just chugging away because it's pretty cold. The lid is really hard to open. It's slippery. It doesn't fit my hand. This little thing hits me in the nose.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, but I mean, it does look pretty. It's very shiny.
Oh my god, it looks so pretty.
In terms of usability, though, I wouldn't recommend this mug.
So I'm gonna get you to hold on to this and open it for me so I can review that.
Hold on. Do I need to take my mitt off?
Keeps your liquids safe.
Alright, so I had the David's tea mug. I don't know if you can see it, but it's still steaming. So it's still hot compared to the other ladies' mugs. It has a nice grippy top and it narrows down in the middle, so it's nice for holding, which I really liked. Like I said, it didn't have easy access in terms of being able to hold it with one hand and being able to drink it at the same time. But I love that it has like a strainer, so you can put your tea in it and it keeps it super, super hot. So for me, I love this thing because hot for me is key. But if you're looking for something where you can be walking your dog and drinking your tea, maybe that's not the mug for you, but this one with the nice like release button is.
Sure.
So yeah, thanks ladies for the walks and drinking tea with me. And you too, Phoebe.